Hello, friends. I hope you're very well today. Well, I don't have a story to tell you today. Rather, I'm here with my son,
Shahram Wazir
and we're going to have a discussion around the topic.
of learning.
Okay. So, before we start our discussion, you have to give us the favor of subscribing to our channel, commenting on our videos, and you must tell us as to how are we doing. Should we continue this discussion or not? So, Sharam, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, before we start the discussion, I would ask Sharam to first introduce himself. Tell us more about yourself.
As you guys already know, my name is Shahram Wazir. I'm a student of grade 6. I'm 11 years old, and she is my mom. And please do a favor of liking and subscribing. This is my first time I'm in my mom's video.
That's it?
Yes.
Okay, great. So, because I'm a teacher, I like to talk about topics related to education. So, today I want to discuss the topic of learning with my son. So, Sharam, what's your take on the concept of learning?
What I think is learning is that learning is to get to know about something. For example, in school you learn.
Hmm.
Now you don't know ABC when you're born. Now you get to know what's ABC. You get to know how to write ABC, how to read ABC. I think that's learning in my opinion.
Okay, so does that mean that learning only takes place in school and only learning ABC, you know, confirms that you have learned something?
No, not all school is the place where we can learn. We can learn about in our environment. We can learn from our parents. We can learn from our grandmothers what they tell us. Learning is. We can also do learning like good habits. We can also learn good habits. We can learn sport. That's also learning. Learning new things from your society, from your environment, your house, your school, from everything. Getting to know about something is called learning, in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion.
Okay, so can I say then, if there were no schools, even then learning could take place? So why was there need of having so many schools?
You see, in the ancient times, how much I've read from my books, they have said that school is a place where you learn about subjects, where you learn how two chemicals combine and make a different chemical. That's how we learn about the Big Bang theory. And schools are important because they enter the knowledge. They open the gate of the knowledge in you, which you can use to get degree, to get graduated, which will increase in your knowledge.
Okay, now I have maybe the last question, because this is a topic that can never stop. We can talk about it, but because we are running short of time, so my last question to you. Now AI is everywhere, right? AI has become, the doctors, has become the teachers, has become so many other, like it's taking many professions. So with AI, like coming into our lives, how do you see learning? Do we still have to go with the schools, the concept of schools? Oh, it's fine that we are ready with AI to learn everything that we want to.
Look, artificial intelligence. Artificial, artificial intelligence knows everything. Okay, you can just ask a question about grammar or whatever, it will give you the answer. But the side effect is that it will give you the complete answer, but it will not tell you the formula. Okay, you will not practice. If in the exam you will not get to use the AI, then how will you do? I think that AI should not give answers because students should practice on their own. They should learn how they should solve the formulas, the questions, the word problems. So I think has also a benefit because when you solve the formula and all that of something, and you think that the answer is wrong, then you can use AI. AI can help you in answering difficult questions, but not all the time. AI is important. We should also use our brain. We should also use our knowledge and see how much have we learned.
My super last question. Where do you keep on the scale of 0 to 10 when it comes to learning, learning a skill? And you can give us, any example of the skill that you have learned, and where do you keep on the scale of 0 to 10?
Once I was very small, I always had a craze of football. Me, my friends, nobody knew how to play football. There was only one friend of mine, and he played football very well. I thought that I want to compare to himself, and I observed him. How did he play football, and how did he practice? He was going to a club, so I also learned from him, and I started to go to the club. When I went to the club, I learned how to play football, and now I'm just one of the best among my friends. So the learning I have done has changed a very good. What we call it now. I've learned something that I always wanted to achieve in my life. I always wanted to be a footballer. I thought I would never be because I don't know how to play football. But once I learned football, now I think that my dream is possible. So the learning of football, I rate it from 1 to 10. I give it a scale of 10, 10 out of 10.
Oh, that's such a passionate scale.
Sorry, Papa,
Anyways, so dear friends, thank you so much for your time watching us. We hope that you would like us, give us comments, and you will give us thumbs up
And share the video.
and
So
share
all
the
of
video.
your friends can
And
see.
do tell us if you want to see us discussing any other topic. Right, Shara?
Yeah,
Let's say
whatever.
goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.